So it's recording. Uh, it's the 8th March, 4 p.m. and 2 minutes as I'm recording that video. I just woke up, so yeah. I just finished the donut tutorial by Blender Guru that I've started on 19th August, 2025. And I know, 2025. Today is the 8th March. I know, and I'll actually address the elephant in the room later. But for now, I want to talk about my story with Blender and how it all started. So, actually, on the 18th August 2025, um, I tried learning Lightroom. And I remember watching a tutorial, like a 6 hour tutorial, maybe. I don't remember the length of the video, but I learned Lightroom, like only the basics to be able to edit some pictures I took with my digital camera, and I really liked it. I felt like it was my first time being creative, and I really, I mean, it was my first time tasting how it felt like to be creative and to be able to create, not consume. Because in our daily age, we tend to consume a lot. We tend to just stare at screens for long periods of time. So yeah, uh, I felt lot. I really felt alive trying Lightroom. So I was like, oh, so this is how it feels like to be creative and to actually create something that you like. And yeah, so that night I went to sleep. Then I woke up by 3 a.m., 5 and 5, and I had like a sort of awakening, and I was like, wait. So I actually tried Blender when I was younger. And yeah, I actually looked up. Wait, I tried Blender for the first time on March 18th, 2021. And on that date, I was 13 years old. This is incredible. I was 13 years old, and I remember I was scrolling on Twitter, and I just saw a post of someone. I don't remember the video, but it was just a 3D animation, and I was like, "Oh, I need to learn that." So I remember that I commented commented on one of his posts, and I said, "Oh, can you teach me that?" And he said, "Oh, I don't know you. I'm not good at teaching, but send me a message. I'll try to help you out." And I sent him a message, and the first thing he said, "Go watch that tutorial." And he sent me the donut tutorial, of course, of the time, but like, yeah, the older version. We're back. So he said, "Oh, you gotta start by watching the donut tutorial." And I mean, I tried, but at the time, the thing is, I did not know English. I couldn't understand English. The only language I knew at the time was French. So, and speaking of that, I actually talked to the guy using Google Translate. So yeah, I actually tried to uh, watch the tutorial, but I couldn't. So I installed Blender and tried installing some of the. Um, I remember at the time there were Fortnite skins models that you could download and try to model, make them do poses. That's what I did, but I actually didn't like it because I didn't want to model something that already existed. I wanted to bring my own ideas to life. Like, see when you imagine something but you can't really express it by words. So yeah, I felt like Blender was the perfect creative outlet and the perfect input I could use to bring my ideas and imagination to life. So, maybe I tried to use it for like 5 days. I don't remember. Even my laptop at the time couldn't handle such software. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'll do it probably in some years. Yeah, you never know. What else? Yeah, and I actually wanted to learn it. Like, I didn't want to like wait. I wanted to learn it and to how how can I say that? I wanted to lose myself in the process. Like, I wanted to make myself. Hmm. Let's just talk about something else until I figure that out. So yeah, I actually had an awakening at 3 a.m. 5 minutes. I woke up all rust in the night, and I was like, oh, I want to do Blender. And I was into something when I was young. So I pulled up my journal and just started writing. So I wrote this August 19th, 3 a.m. and 5. Woke up woke up not a long time ago. I am so excited about learning Blender. It will help me bring my visions and ideas to life, create whatever I want, from landscapes to characters, etc. I'll break free and experience with it. It's like drawing, and I'll be able to combine it with my computer science field. Maybe create games, arts, short movies. There will be no limits. And on the second page, I wrote the potential if I learn Blender will be infinite, and it's actually true. But I'm not merely learning it just to just so I could like as use it in my field of study. Not at all. I actually want to be an artist. I want to animate. I want to draw. I just want to be creative and let out my ideas and just bring them to life so I could see them. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. What else? Did I write something else? Mm, yeah. So, the elephant in the room. Uh, it's not what y'all might think. It does not take you 6 months to finish a 5 hour 3D tutorial. That's not happening. But the problem with me is that I tend to be a perfectionist, and that kind of holds me in life, in my everyday life. And it's a really bad thing to be a perfectionist, because I used to think that, oh, the day's not perfect for me to go work on my donut, or I'll be like, I'm not feeling good today, I'm not gonna work on my donut. What else? I'll be like, oh, just 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 leave it for tomorrow. It will be perfect, more perfect. And I was actually a bit scared to mess up the donut. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the problem with that is when I was learning Blender through the tutorial, I used to actually take notes, note the hotkeys, look up on Google the new words they use in the field, like for example vertices, vertex. Yeah, so like every time I used to come back after I've went astray, like let's say I've went astray for like a month. I'm totally out of the path. So after that month, I'd be like, okay, I need to get back to my to the things I was learning. And one of them was Blender. So I'll be like, okay, come back. But if I want to come back, I need to revise all the things I've went through before, because every time I used to come back or plan on coming back, I realized that I forgot everything. So I had to revise everything, watch old parts of the tutorial that I've already been through, and that will actually add more. I don't know. It kind of made me run away from it even more. So yeah, because I didn't just want to finish the donut just for the sake of having a donut that I could post on social media. I mean, at the time I didn't even think about having social media. I just wanted to learn the okay, since people tend to find it difficult, not no, it's difficult. Like once you delete the cube, you feel overwhelmed by how many possibilities, how many options you got, how many features you got. It's a whole word on its own. So I actually thought about the donut tutorial at the best starts I could have, and then after the donut tutorial, I might try other tutorials, but I'll mainly follow no tutorial just to make myself discover it on my own. Like I want to lose myself into it. So yeah, I didn't just want to have a donut. I wanted to learn it. So if I worked on it for like 2 days, then disappeared for like 2 months, and came back and realized that I forgot everything that I've already done, it wouldn't be really that good. Like it would have no purpose really. I didn't want to do that. So every time I had to come back, I had to revise everything, have to go through the old stuff I've already done. Yeah, and that's all of it. I was kind of going back and forth, and hopefully I didn't get disheartened. What else? What else? Yeah, I've kind of I tend to I tend to struggle to allocate time and focus to different partitions of my life, and I kind of struggle with managing my time. That's why I how do you say? I go astray and struggle to get back on the path every now and then. And no, Blender is not difficult. It's not difficult, and uh, you just have to be kind of patient. I know I haven't created a lot. I just finished the donut tutorial, but I'm so proud of myself that I did it. I finally did it, and I still haven't launched the render. Um, but yeah, I'm part of the donut cult now. Donut cult. What else? What else can I talk about? I've enjoyed it a lot. It was amazing following. I forgot his name, but the Blender Guru. He's an amazing teacher. Not gonna lie, and I really had no problems. Besides the problems I had with myself. What else? Yeah. Let me see. Did I write something? I actually have my two journals here. The old one. Oh, let me show y'all. So this. Wait. It's I I think it's flipped, but yeah, this fire rock. Yeah, so never be a perfectionist because it kills the joy. Because I used to enjoy. Why am I so white? I used to enjoy doing Blender, but then since I was putting so much restrictions to myself, since I was putting so much restrictions to myself, I kind of started to hate it. I made myself hate it actually. I used to be like, oh, if you have to come back, you'll need to do this. And I used to beat myself up for not doing it and for actually spending that much time not working on the donut. Because I'll be like, oh, see, you didn't do it. That's why we forget everything and now we have to revise it all. So that was an issue I was facing actually. Uh what else can I talk about? So yeah, I don't want me being nah, I don't want me procrastinating to be the focal point of that video. So my future plans with 3D is to lose myself in the software, to try out different things, to just experiment and to challenge myself through it. Maybe I'll watch some other tutorials from Blender Guru. I saw that he has an environment tutorial. Maybe I'll try to model cups, simple things I see in my environment. Yeah, and that's everything. Actually, it was really funny as I was going back and forth to it. I never wanted to give up on it. Give up on it because I really liked it. And the only thing that um made it hard for me was me procrastinating and me being a perfectionist. So don't try to not beat yourself up for it and just do it when you feel like it. And every time I had a moment of leisure, I would just come back to it and do and revise and do all those things. So instead of working on new things on the tutorial, I used to be like, gosh, I need to. How did we model the icing? I'll be like, oh, come back, rewind. But yeah, it was really good to be honest. I enjoyed it a lot, and uh, I hope that I hope that in the future I'll have many more creations, as it's something I really love to do. What else? Mm, what else? Let me see. So the last thing I wrote that. So I actually wrote that today. I wrote. Okay, let me show you. Focus, focus, focus. Yo. Okay, I'll just read it. I wrote. I'll just read the second part. I'm at the last part of the donut tutorial. Only 10 minutes left. And I'm already feeling nostalgic. But it won't be my last time hearing this man's voice. In fact, my 3D journey had just begun. And yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, so I'll leave y'all with the results. I hope y'all like it. Um, uh, I actually had to experiment a little as I put these sprinkles on the plate. I don't know if it's good or not, but yeah, just it just does. It's just how I wanted my donut to be. As Bender Guru, he keeps saying that we should not follow the tutorial step by step. We should actually try to experiment a little. So that's what I try to do. Uh, yeah, that was everything. And future self, I rely on you. Let me actually remember if I wanted to say something. I forgot because I don't want to cut the video and be like, oh, I should have said that. Oh, one other thing before I end that video. Um, actually, when I was through the the donut tutorial, at first I used to wonder. I was like, oh, how are we gonna do the icing? How are we gonna do the plates? How are we gonna model all that? And I really got surprised that we do use just simple shapes. You just have to be creative enough to see it, and that was truly amazing. Like for example, when we modeled the donut itself, then I was like, oh, are we gonna use a brush to do the icing? Then Thunder Guru, what he did is that he actually duplicated the donut and put it above itself so it looks like an icing, and we used a brush to cut the bread on the bread so that it looked like the icing. And for the plate, we just used like a circle, and then it's really amazing. It's so amazing, and I feel like I'm so passionate about this, and I really liked it, to be honest. It was one of the best experience I've had. Nah, not gonna lie, I don't regret even trying. It was truly cool, and just seeing your shapes coming up to life and coming up at real shapes. Like we created a donut, a plate from a circle, sprinkles. Uh, I don't know. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm looking at it right now. It's truly amazing. So yeah, that's everything I had to say, and I hope y'all like the results. Mm, yeah, that's everything. Part of the donut cults, and my journey with 3D has just begun. See ya.